composed the music.
You might recognize it from the last movie too, by the way.
Oh, yeah, so if you're fans of my work, Michael, and John worked on the score, Fonte, that short film, and then Michael starred in it as the spaceman, so he was kind enough to be the stand-in for that. So, anyway, so I think it's probably better if I show you the film, and then we can back out of there and we can go pass it on a blotter. We'll show you the notes and stuff like that, and then take it, sort of, yeah, why don't we get the blotter going? Don't worry, I got you. Okay. Oh, you got it? I'll take care of that. And I'll get this here. Okay, so without further ado, this is a short 2-minute film, but it's, again, the eyes and ears. Really.
You put this on.
So,
That's the way it's called.
It's scored, yeah.
yeah, pass it around, because we want to definitely smell this. I can do it.
Green. Lots of green. Nice. Almost like rosemary type wine too. Like basilica a little bit, but not like basilica. Yeah.
I'm excited.
Here's a spray.
Yeah, we shot it in Warwick. We found a Christmas tree. It took us like all summer to find a Christmas tree ball to shoot. They were so confused. They were like, no one comes and photographs here until like December. We're like, no. We don't want like Christmas photos. Yeah.
It's really smooth. Silica is sweet.
See how it
Perfume is just a pathway to healing. That's really the simple, long and short of it. The new collection is based on different ways to experience healing. After that, we're gonna do healing based on being in bed all day, not having to go to work, that whole freedom and liberation in your life. And it's done. It's really interesting. You'll see it. I mean, it's a long time. As a is that we're really the polar opposites of what chose for this. Actually, in part, well-being benefits, anti-inflammatory effects, and of the healing that comes out of being in a magic. This is why I'm here. I get it now. You know, like everything's quite perfect, and that super beautiful, splendid moment of sun peeking into your mind. And just holding on to that as long as possible. So that's the formulation. We try to hold it, this magic green glow, and then it fades away, and it's just the ghostly. So yeah, that's it. That's the long and short of it. Thank you very much for your time. I appreciated watching. And everyone who wants a sample, of course, we have samples, so don't be shy. Take the gift. Did you try? Well, here's the thing. And the dry down is really more of a soft landing.
Yeah.
7 years is
I mean, we got the same really digging into some stuff right now.
and it was a struggle. And after a while, we're like, all right, this is
These two coffee ones,
yeah, but it is very for season because we talked about it.
Reminds me of Christmas.
Yeah, some people said, but here it's summertime.
Yeah.
Too.
It's like almost
Well, there is two citrus. So I just think it's cliche. There's so many citruses.
we were just talking about line. It's the citrus note that I like. I love grapefruit.
And also because it's different, right? Like it doesn't smell like I'm not smelling anything out.
I think what I liked, and this is part of what you had originally been describing, is that the thing that I get right at the outset.
I think someone's like this.
But the citrusy is that sort of ingredients of that are.
And there's my most really nice. I agree. It's an amber. I would say this is an amber.
What was that? I don't have my glasses on. I know, but I can't tell which one's which without my glasses on.
It is Lily of the Valley.
Lily of the Valley?
Well, I can read the one that's white, but can't read the others.
Oh, that's Wolfsbane. I know that one well.
Yeah, this is my favorite.
Midnight Datura.
Glasses turn sideways. It's just sparkling, then I can't get them out.
Trying on.
Yes. Yeah, this is great.
Did you guys get a really large batch of trade?
How are you?
Raj.
Stuff there.
Remove stuff once in a while.
Yeah.
Because there's something over on that side that I always think.
It smells like celery on me. So if I want you to like me, I'll wear it because you love celery.
And now my
You smell like celery. Didn't work.
but this one, so that's
Yeah, that one smells great.
the same.
This is a long way to get it out. No, oh,
Well, I want to see the without that. I'm not sure.
Right out of the house, got it.
I know, I just. You want to see it?
Did you want to show the group to get a sample?
I think we'll do a sample.
What you saw the next one, this solar room is like. And I didn't do this choice.
well, that's still low. Those are beautiful for a certain degree, right?
Yeah, go again next year.
I didn't realize that, back in the day, people said,
I remember you're like a long downtown.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
It must be the coriander.
It doesn't smell spicy in the opening on my skin, but it's a little like dirty. It's like a little raw almost.
I think it's
But
gold.
See, and patchouli, okay, sis.
yeah, patchouli. I mean, there's like a lot. Yeah, that's okay.
I gotta wait for it to open. I gotta give it another couple hours.
I really don't have to smell too marine.
Yeah, there's a little bit of that going on with this. I know.
Oh, my neck, you're a squid person, so you know.
Yeah, well, it's the same perfumer. Same
Oh,
perfumer.
really?
Made this.
Oh,
that
okay.
made, squid by zoologists. So go figure.
Okay, so maybe there's, yeah, right.
Squid's like a little dark.
Okay, so maybe there's, yeah, right.
Squid's like a little darker. Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. And inky, of course. Right.
It's definitely, yeah, like squid's like.
And inky, of course. Right.
It's definitely, yeah, like squid's quite unique. Yeah, no, it's kind of fresh.
It's starting to move a little bit. I'm starting to smell it move. It's starting to move on me. It's not moving to basilica. I'm telling you, it's kind of, it's on the top.
I can smell all those. Yeah, I did a sample of those.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yes, sir.
I have
Thank
a
you, thank
couple
you.
of
Try.
Mascolana, but I don't have. I mean,
These
those
are penmanship is quick.
yeah, I
You've
feel
been
like
signing
that's much
autographs
fun.
forever.
But there are man some lower price point too. You know what I mean? They should be
Another fragrance. R-A-J-U-R, yes, sir.
AJ.
You are. Yep. So we made it just in time. We made it perfect time because we got to see the whole presentation, the video, music. We got the composers here for the music, and we got the artist himself here. Taking care of business. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, Mr. Photobomber back here. No, it's good. Jump on in and get some photobomb. It's okay. So you compose the music.
Yes, yeah. He has a band. You must know it because they're kind of well known here in Philly called Crash Course in Science.
No, I
It's
heard
all
of it.
electronics.
Really?
They had their own synths back in the late '70s, a noise band. But
Okay.
they actually had some hits. And actually, these days, I mean, Flying Turtle still gets played in Berlin clubs. Like
Wow.
Yeah, and they call him the Godfather of techno in a weird,
Oh, yeah?
weird way. Yeah.
Had to look you up, big guy.
And then it turns out I knew his stuff. I knew his
Right,
music. It turns out he's my neighbor in New York.
Is that right?
Like, what? So we started to become friends. I got him gigs, and they were scoring my stuff.
Good. Absolutely. So how much of a venture would that was? I mean, how'd you go about it?
Take these are for
Thank
you.
you, sir. Appreciate you.
Doing the score, you mean?
Yeah.
He first told me about it.
A sharp, sort of milky, fresh. Yeah, cow's quite unique.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
He first told me about it. my first instinct, and then that it was a little too rhythmic. So he told me a little bit more about it, and then I ended up using this synthesizer that doesn't have a keyboard on it, so it's more like drony kind of sound.
Really?
You know?
Oh, so it's like a mode.
Yeah, it is. It wasn't. It's a siren, but you can play it without a keyboard.
Right.
And so, but I was using this thing that had voltage controls.
Just I was about to say, you had VCAs, yeah.
Yeah, and so
You was doing the wire check?
pedal.
Right.
So
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can hook it through like a Mooger and
Right. I had a Mooger Fluger.
and this expression pedal, and then this box that does the control. And so basically, you're playing around with a combination of the oscillators not on a keyboard.
No keys at all. There's nothing keyboard about that. Wow, that's great. So as you made the connections, that's how you got the VCAs and VCOs and all that to work together.
Yeah.
And you did this as a composition? It's like you just live like a...
Yeah, I did a multi-track, but I was doing each sound separately.
Okay, I got you. You did multi-track. Okay.
But yeah, it was really, it was a fun experiment. When he initially told me about it, I was like, this is really a chance to just use the siren in that, because you can use a MIDI keyboard with it.
Right, of course.
But I knew that you could do it this other way too. So it kind of set like a certain kind of limitation, but it actually was a good way of approaching it, because it was more like, not really non-objective, but it was more like you had to really go for a sound that sort of had the visual, like depicted like.
Well, you had to see it though. You had to see it. But I'm saying, did you take it section by section? Like, was she using the ground? So then you try to create an attitude there, and then she start walking towards the end. You try to create another attitude.
The funny thing was, I did the music, a longer version of the music before I saw the film. And then when I got the film, then I realized like where certain things had to end, like, and where certain things, like then I had to add a few accents.
So you did a little bit of editing, you know?
Yeah.
It wasn't just a long situation. Okay.
So I added a few things, accents that you wanted when certain things happened in the film. So so that was how we went about it, and it just. And then it was funny, they extended it after I finished it. They were like, oh, it's going to be like 15 seconds longer. So luckily, I had recorded extra. So I just kind of like moved the little thing over in Logic, and I was like, oh good, I have enough. Okay. Otherwise, I would have been trying to like recreate those sounds again.
Right. Especially like for a different attitude.
Yeah.
But when you finished the whole composition, I mean, were you copying and pasting, or?
I tried not to do that, but there was a little bit of that.
You had to do it,
where I had to slide some things over to come in on cue and everything.
Right, that's what I figured. Yeah, you said most
But for the most part, I really tried to compose it.
We're talking about editing stuff, we talking about the hard work.
You were in like music too, yeah, right?
Oh yeah. I missed out on a Grammy nomination this morning. They had a Grammy nomination, so I was close, but almost. Maybe next year I get a Grammy nomination. But I had album up for the Grammys this year. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah. I've been a Grammy member since 2013, so I've been doing it for a while. But this year I put the album out too late. Like I was mentioning, I should have put it out somewhere around July. I waited till October because I wasn't going to put the album out. So you know what? Put it up for the Grammys to see what happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. You don't know until you play.
You don't know you try. But a lot of people before me had already started to hustle. Because we're making sure they get some publications here, some there, shooting a picture on there. Whereas I was in the game late. I probably didn't finish the album until like the end of August. And I had to have it done and ready for submission by September 15th.
Oh yeah.
So I had to have it on the market. So I had to hook up with SoundCloud, all these people, make sure it was up on the market because they need to hear it. If I didn't have it any place for sale, that would be part of disqualified from being part of the nomination. So then I had to work out the business part. So I was done the album, and I got to get it up. Crazy. Oh, it's called the Roger Sounds Project. Yeah, it's by Roger. I'll send it to you. I'll send you a link. In fact, that was the ink pen app.
Forest.
That was Golden Forest.
Ink
Yeah.
pen. I can put on your swatch here.
I lost it. My inner wrist uses this fragrance really fast. I usually spray on the back of my hand.
What's your name again? I'm sorry.
Sam.
Michael. Okay.
What do you want with you? Really good. It's so nice though. I'm definitely good. I was wondering, would you be willing to sign that? I really like the last flower. Are you going to do a release of the flower as well? Whether you're all coming at the same time? No, you're going to do this eventually. I get done there with flowers. Do you have any idea where in the sequence in Love Hour will come? Oh, that's next.
That's coming out. I didn't share it.
What's that? Coupon
And it's entertaining. I'm the same way. Unfortunately, I can't play poker. I give way too much away. Oh my god.
That's nice too.
Half-life photos.
That's very nice. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm gonna wait.
They were like a
was it.
thing, and they still are. I mean, they're still used.
If you can find one, it'll cost you $1 zillion when you do find
No,
one.
I know now.
Yeah, I use I was enrolled in all that good stuff. I'm an NBC guy now. But yeah, I just wanted to check you out. So you know what I'm thinking? What am I thinking about? They kind of did mostly electronic stuff. There was a band. Devo.
Suicide.
Yeah, Devo. Yeah, on that vibe. Okay.
Yeah,
They're the other American band that was doing electronics.
Got it,
All
got it.
electronics, no
Okay.
guitars. Yeah.
I gotta look forward to
They
seeing
were
it.
like a lot more
Noise.
underground.
Right.
Like we
Yeah.
never really were in the mainstream like that.
You understand? You
But
was
we
underground,
were kind of like known in the club scene and stuff. Like people, you would hear. I would go out sometimes in the '80s in New York, and I would hear our stuff played, and it always like it's really exciting. You know, you're out and
I know, right? You hear your music play. You can't beat that, bro. Absolutely, I agree.
Yeah, there was a couple of times. There was one time I was at the Underground, which used to be in Union Square.
Sky was filmed there.
And that's where like Indie
Oh, that's in New York, though.
Studio used to be.
Underground's in New York? Okay, I've never been in
Because I lived in New York for a long time.
Okay.
I went out there and they played Flying Turns one time, and I was there by myself for some reason.
I have to stop.
Really?
Yeah. And then one time there was a big show at the kitchen, the gallery the kitchen put on, and it was at Bonds, which used to be a big department store, and they turned it into a disco. Like the Plasmatics played there and like all that kind of stuff.
Oh, really? Okay.
But for this,
Nice little history there.
the Clash played there, like they did a whole residency there, like later in the career. But anyway, at this night it was all this experimental music.
I also really like
people banging on sheet metal and
Oh, really? It was like
all
that?
kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Like raw type music.
But they had.
It's really serious. No. It sort of reminds me of it has a certain earthier bend to it. But they're close enough to me that it's probably going to be one or the other anytime soon. The other thing that I've been doing, I actually did layers. It's easy.
Is that what he's doing?
I have the cod. I got to be a cod. Yeah, but I got the sample of the I really like the juniper. Let's go. Right. Right. But I really like them together. The thing is, I think I wouldn't. I really like layering.
Yeah.
I don't think I would wear either. So that's a really expensive purchase because I gotta get both at the same time. I guess go ahead.
Yeah, no,
I try to not layer it fast after.
Yeah, about the edge with the line. Okay.
It was really funny. People had, there was like that sign.
They're all at least
Right.
Yeah, really.
They're all great, like
Oh yeah.
Right, help you sit there.
Keep working. It's not the same.
It was really funny.
I'm gonna put this over here, all right? Please.
Kid.
It's more durable. I actually don't know if this. I don't think it is. This had to be white. That had to be the French gray. The French gray is on the hard.
I was gonna say, I do that too.
You're right.
Now, there's another reason that
I'm not telling you. I don't want to be like this.
But if you do it,
You can start at the top. You can just do the top. And then there's but there's a couple of things. Yeah, oh yeah. Whatever it is, when you take it from me, I can't figure away from yourself. So my father-in-law was surgeon. And so when he sees me, especially because I think this on a table saw and there was an incident.
I know I already made it.
And the funniest thing is, I don't trust him around sharks either, just to be clear.
Everything will actually wear that.
Oh, yeah, no, you
But
I really do. I have so many samples. I think I have to go through because there are some samples that I'm never going to wear. And I have a little like tray. A little like tray.
that's what it is.
I leave them in my car and I spray my car.
I have a little tray, but it's now the whole little tray is now entirely full.
He keeps buying more and more boxes.
Oh my! I know.
These boxes, and so like every 3 weeks, I see like a $40 order. More of these.
Choose like if you want to bring in new house or yeah.
Right now, I got it.
Oh really? Oh interesting. Okay.
But then there's like
That's interesting. And I like the mint too. I'm gonna try Mandarin. I love. Oh, I think I've tried this one actually.
Hello, everybody. Just FYI, we're on camera.
I didn't even realize.
Listen, how much are these going?
These are 130. If you want one,
Got it. Oh, okay.
and it's really good to rinse.
Gotcha.
I need to get rid of stuff. So, yeah.
Oh,
They're good, there's no doubt.
yeah, that's really nice.
One of the colors they throw on white. I don't know the line. It's another one. More like the Jackson, the Jackson 5. It's very never drug is justice. The one that I won't go along with, and wish I did, because you saw that. And I've already warned that for 20 years. Yeah. All those design stuff, they last the time. It's so I sold counts of mine. I think it's supposed to smell like an addict. It's really interesting. My business on. They all still sell. I still sold
with
yeah.
I should go.
The biggest.
Alright, Sam. I got you. You want to solve the
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's my best seller. It's really strong. That's the best. That's the best. I love when people hate it. Yeah. I don't know why, but yes, we hate it.
Why did you want me to put it up? She was like, this is gross. You know, it's like,
a couple years ago, it was just like,
Alexander did a fun job. I mean, it's crap. I was very inspired by the interview with the Barry. That's interesting. That's very deep gothic suck your butt. What we were imagining is a man who thinks he's sucking your blood. That's over. That's cool. So it's fascination.
I love that. I get that. Really nice. It's interesting because I actually really like it.
it's not
Very fake out to
It's 12%. We couldn't actually even consider it really entertaining. We can only buy 12%. That could be for main client, which is.
Oh, interesting. That makes sense.
So it's not quite as obviously.
Yeah, that makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense.
Which is
That's the yeah, for sure. Absolutely now.
Because I'm just,
No, it's fine.
fantastic. It's really get the violet water a lot on you actually.
candy lemon
Yeah.
5 out of this.
Announcement is coming through.
I actually say like violet. I don't tend to go for floral stuff.
Oh, it's hidden in the competition.
Yeah.
No.
But there's yeah.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
I will get out. I promise. A sample of the blood flower. If you would be willing, yeah. I think I might
This is,
spin that up on re-release.
There's enough stuff out there. It smells
Oh,
imagine.
I think it does, yeah. Well,
They just launched a new one.
Oh, that was No, I thought they had like a little watch out.
Trust on the website where it goes. I want to send the number 83. Fallon had it on.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of a different. I think of a different. You showed me.
I found out was everybody else. They sent us a text like, can I have this? Yeah. Not for the store, but can I have one for me personally? So excited for the extended game. Oh, yeah. So informed. Yeah. Someone just told me, oh, that was very dressed up.
You showed me something right as I left.
Exactly. Released the other times. It might be, it's called Wake Up in the Daytime.
Was it one of your?
This is our new one.
Yeah,
That makes sense to go in the moment. You got to reformulate it. I'm trying to go for.
Is there a
happiest Sunday memory in your life? Not intentional.
Oh, the sense of it. Yeah. Oh, isn't it there? Oh, yeah.
That's gonna be.
That's my favorite thing going on. It's not something I wear as a Oh, I don't think I've smelled this one yet. I think, you know what it is? I like it super bottle, but not something. Oh, nice. No, I can't resist. Oh, that's.
This is good. But I appreciate this.
This is good.
Because it makes it.
I didn't like
I joke, I posted, watch that like 10 times. Josh, that's listen to my post.
Don't make it a sample with the pop into some sample heads. I would like to smell sample pop up in it.
Well, you can't ignore a sample.
He's
not saying
Thanks so much. I appreciate you. All right, I'm actually leaving now.
Have a wonderful night.
Any recommendations for good places to grab a bite of food right around here?
Like a bite?
Yeah, just like a bite.
Yeah, definitely I'll talk about it on my channel.
It should be.
I can't do much pizza. I don't usually do pizza because I have stereo. Maybe I can. Alright.
Yeah, it's down there and then across the street on Market Street's where it goes.
Alright, sounds good.
And then that's where.
See you, Dan.
See you guys.
I'm out of here, bud. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'll see you soon, man. I like it. You got things in the works. Oh, yeah.
It was half off and I was like, oh, all right.
Really do. Sure, you guys. Yeah. So how long have you been?
It was a department store exclusive. Last night, he was in a different warehouse. And as many times as I asked, they were nervous that I would say. Even though I told them, I had 5 people were going to go to their office by literally, they wouldn't even working at all.
Oh, yeah. Good.
And I just see it like dressing out there, I was like, all right, so we decided we were gonna release it in September, but also I decided to kind of.
Oh, right.
Yeah, maybe it's like, it turns out busier. For 2 years. Since they were like, yeah, we'll get it to you, we'll get it to you, we'll get it to you. This is really fragrance and this is quite interesting.
Well, the artistic part. Like when I do music, I just come into pretty generic. I don't kind of like mess with your head. Some people see, you know, instead of looking at red, you know.
Right, that's switch it all.
Yeah, switch it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same. Brief, I told you, I want this to dry down hours. Normally it's not as great as Chris. At the beginning, I was on the phone. This one is gasoline, so heavy, legit, very efficient. Stuff just like
But it's knowledge.
Yeah.
In terms of how to deal with
Yeah. All of that knowledge goes into this. All of that knowledge literally.
Oh, you want to eat right away?
Yes.
That's the violet.
But is it?
This experience is still.
This is what's a woman emotional. She's being surprised.
That's really powerful.
After she went from there, triggered.
When I was how do they handle it?
No, sorry. We kind of finished it after that. We kind of like, we're kind of doing the thing since 2016 or so.
They're both good.
There's no end to country. It's
No, we were there for 6 years.
Oh, yeah.
So when I announced this, we were making it
I'm trying to. I wanted to jump out.
Last year, right here, I started getting about
Yeah.
about this.
This one is like a quick design.
We can get in there. Go there. They do. Right. Right now, maybe we kind of sneak in there a little early.
Yeah, well, no,
I suffer here. I do.
Are they advertised?
Sample again. Brian too. He's in podcasts.
I'm uncomfortable with Mark today. But listen to the biggest section.
The biggest difference was.
I'm sorry, go for it.
The biggest difference was actually the customer base. The customer base didn't understand. So I remember a couple years ago, and they were like, you don't have any name brands. And I was like, no, these are independent brands. They're like,
Oh, yeah, Shapiro, I mean, what? It wasn't bad enough to manage.
you're getting, and then they were coming down, and I was like, this is what I'm dealing with. So 1 in 10 people understood what I saw, and then I didn't go to see it. But here, I'm quiet. If I turn off the music,
Yes.
it is quiet. As opposed to the same CD over and over again. Literally, I'm listening to like.
Which is right now, we're getting all ready for Christmas.
Yeah, and then the Christmas trees, so my memories are coming up like on mid-October, Christmas trees. I can't, on a personal level, I can't. I did tell Brian to put the lights, mine lights.
Lights are just a general, like, lights are just generally nice.
I just wish they would.
Especially with the.
Stop.
We're gonna
Well,
go,
I mean, when we
to
were
veg
kids,
and
everything
just
seemed to be but
sit in our
Oh,
lap.
yeah.
You wanna come with?
First
You wanna hang with us?
now, you know,
Well,
each church.
Retailers know where their bread is, but unfortunately, they make, can make
Just gonna sit around waiting for
here,
the
it's like 6 weeks.
yes,
Nope.
I mean, like
Okay.
extend that
If
6
we
weeks,
do
but it doesn't actually extend.
might be able to
I
kind
can
of
tell you right now, it's
get in
still
a little bit.
conversation.
They'll actually see us. If we're all.
No, for you, when they're like, you go to the Oh, it's over.
Why don't you get some Christmas
September.
Well, I think around here.
Well, yeah.
But it's a lot.
No, look, what you had, she's like, where's that?
Oh, right.
That's okay. This is blood flow.
Oh, yeah, so I'm about to lose a shirt. And I'm like, I can hang for a little bit. It's all about vibes this time of year, because you can bundle up for outside, and inside can be fun, and then it's like, oh no. One of my buddies used to, he didn't have to pay for heat, so he'd keep his place like a tropical sauna. Well, this is like 15 years ago, when places might actually give you.
Yeah.
This is really gas it. But I'm like, man, I wear pants to come over here. It's January. Like, you can't keep it 78. You
That's
literally
go on skin. If you like it on paper, get it on skin.
Okay, I mean, the beaver originally was really tough.
4 years here,
to wear,
10 years of
He
business.
related a few, like the early releases, fit them a little bit. But a few of them, the original Panda. was like-
Well, this is our store, it's my family store. I own the shop in my mom.
Which one was
Today,
What's it called? Raw musk smell. I think that's good now. Yeah, I think we could tell it's green. We can get some stuff.
my new presentation.
Sure.
Hey, Raj. I know I've shared this with you.
I think my nose.
Oh, I forgot about it.
It's good, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, you like when I say.
No, of course I
Forgetting how late, are you usually open till 7? Is that your
do.
usual?
7 o'clock, yeah.
That's your usual, okay, so yeah, we're. No, I just,
Just the actual name, boutique?
Boutique is the name.
Philadelphia.
No, Philadelphia is on every bottle.
Got you.
So
I
it's.
like the bottle, man. Did a good job. Oh, I like the texture on the label too.
Each one has a different texture.
Easier than the astronauts.
I like
Yeah, no, it's more.
It was really elaborate.
It was.
You gave Sarah the address or what you need?
I will come back.
What we found out was, I told him that he's doing the green kind of spit. She said, yes.
Congrats. Yeah,
But she picked it up, I didn't.
The Googler still works.
Yeah.
Okay. It's
I like it,
I
man.
like it.
I like
It's
But
great.
I think I'm going to come back.
Okay,
Visit the churches.
thank you very much. It was such a pleasure to meet you. Thank you very much.
You too, man.
Take over the restaurant.
Go, bon appetit.
Yeah, let's go to that.
All right.
Because from there,
Yeah.
Thank you.
do you open until 7?
7 p.m., 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sundays 12 to 6.
Okay, gotcha.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I want a bottle of boutique. I
Yeah?
want one of the scratch offs.
The scratch off.
As a special early memento. I love it. If you have a land, you have another land.
Yeah, I do. You want to know one?
Yeah, because I was wearing that pretty heavy for a few weeks. And I'm like, I want to, yeah.
Okay, I'll go grab it.
I got one. It's a little premature relative to other stuff, but unless you want to keep that one.
We just seen some more, you can say. Yeah, cool. Well, we made it just in time.
Maybe I will grab that with a waffle cone at some point to reform. And he's got it's a little more like actual waffle.
It's a little more waffly.
It's more waffle. I mean, I get it. It's more like the name, frankly. It wasn't as much like the name. I said it was like, I'm like, tweaked Telegram at 30% and made this was my
This
first.
is an incredibly dumb thing I'm about to share with you. But in high school, my friends and I had a very late, it was one of those high school nights everybody stays up late at a party. And we made waffles at like 3 a.m. And so we called ourselves the Waffle Squad. And
Look, I'm a king of brunch. I respect this completely, and I only wish that I had that foresight to the Waffle Squad.
I should actually, maybe I should make a perfect Waffle Squad. I don't know. That's a very dumb thing.
Then Josh will come after you.
Then Josh will come after me.
What are you doing? The waffle monopoly. I can't make it. It's just, I feel like the original is almost more distinctive, but it smells enough like Telegramma that I'm like, actually, he reformulated waffle cone.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, and I think it smells a little bit it's less powdery.
Really?
At first, it was more powdered. I mean, I assume ingredients-wise, but it was exclusively through.
Oh, he did, yeah, that's
It
small.
was exclusively through his website. It was at a lower price point, so it probably
Yes, I got mine.
ingredients changed. It was like, 60. It was, again, nice. I thought it was a gift during the pandemic.
Just to let you know, it is $3.67.
Yeah, it's definitely different.
Okay.
It's not spicy, but it's poignant. Something's sticking out from it. Whereas waffle cone was smooth, probably good.
Yeah, I mean, and the reform is even more straight gourmand.
Yeah.
But now we just launched this other one. So
No, I don't
What's the other one
the
called?
similarity.
But that's my point. It doesn't smell like Telegramma now. You'd have to smell the original. Do you have Telegramma too?
I do,
Do it side by side. If you're the original version of your waffle cone, right?
yes.
Do it side by side. The vanilla powder overlap, I think, is huge.
That's a good idea. I'll check that out too.
But the new one smells more waffly,
I think my nose is burned out.
It
That's
probably is.
Because I'm having.
Well, sometimes when you get fixated on something too, I feel like I've just been touting this line, but maybe I'll do it side by side and I'll be like, I was completely wrong. I was with 2020.
Do you need any samples?
I got one of Joseph's. Let me think.
But they're doing flankers and
Do you have samples of the new waffle cone?
I can.
Okay, no, it's okay. If you don't have one handy, that's fine. I was just gonna assume if you had one handy. I think I'm good for now.
Purpose.
That's what we got.
He's been searching for purpose his whole life.
Yeah.
I like I couldn't resist, it came to me.
Yeah, play on words plus.
I mean, it writes itself, so
What's that
might as
new-
well.
Yeah. Now, what's this one down here? This is the RSG that
RDZ Leyenda 21. That is a Justin Federico
What?
collaboration with the guy. He's
That's new?
yes,
Did we
that
miss this?
We miss it like.
that was actually one of our more recent releases where we threw him a party.
Yeah, miss it like.
Do you have a piece of tape?
What kind of tape?
Just like regular tape. We just want to stick this in the.
Grapes.
It's extra too.
Is it grapes in this?
What?
Grapes.
So there's a citrus and rose, soapy, woody, sandalwood, musk.
Not this.
No? Okay.
No, I'm saying it smells like a grape.
I don't get grapes, but I see where you're coming from, like a fresh
Yeah.
red grape, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can see that.
This one is useful.
Thank you. I don't even know where that came from.
Thank you. I'm gonna go get my car and then
Sure.
come and just.
Do what you gotta do. If you need a hand,
I'm here, just to open the door up and, this should be pretty easy load up. Hopefully there's a spot over here. Let's see. That's what more of a worry. It's Friday night, I forget it.
Even there's a spot.
You know, like, oh, it was like that. You know, I was like,
Yeah, I can just stand in the corner.
It's like pull the car around to get the TV. Probably would not walk around with the TV and go like, it's already packaged and ready to go. It's time. I know, it's a tripod. Wow.
I would just like to thank you.
Especially since everything's over Wi-Fi now anyway, having a TV on wheels, I could definitely make use of that in my place.
It feels-
Let's have both games on simultaneously. Did you smell Leyenda? Which ones are these?
Samples?
Yes.
You got it.
Wait, are these new ones?
I'm telling you, this
I'm waiting on an order from them.
is crazy.
What is this?
This
Oh no, I
was-
smell both of these. Yeah, my favorite is
Dark Indulgence.
what's the one with an A? The one that smells closest to the.
This is good.
There's
I
one
don't
of
know,
them.
I'm telling you, bang for buck, like what's called?
Who's
These are really good for the price.
How much are these?
So these guys will be here on the 29th.
Oh, gotta be here.
That's my birthday. That's my birthday.
That's your birthday?
That's my
Yeah,
birthday.
Milano fragrance and these two right here, bang for the buck for a buck. You can't beat it.
What you say, Aaron?
Where are the?
Right here, man.
Oh, the fifth more over here. Okay.
Yeah.
See what you're doing? Well, because I mean, yeah.
They come right, they come Yeah, what's reserve like?
Addiction Absolute was my favorite. It smells a lot like raised spirits, in my opinion. It smells a lot like raised spirits from altitudes, like it's dark, boozy. Sort of I think I like raised spirits, but like I have both. I gotta crack those bottles open at some point.
I gotta get back.
Still have some of those samples that I'm working through, but those are good.
4162 because she's losing her mind.
So
She's good. The Indiegogo she did in my own mind.
Go-Go is over here.
The Indiegogo is it's a crowd
fundraiser.
It was a fundraising way. Indiegogo is like a crowdfunding website.
like we
So
have one of them, but not both of them. Like we have the EDT, not the EDP. The Indiegogo is for the
Yeah, I gotta
EDP.
come and check out.
So we
some-
have-
it was for the EDP and the Parfum. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's been non-stop.
Oh my Christie's.
Is that the newest one? Oh, sneaking in.
That happens a lot.
I literally didn't remember where I was. Whether it was a push or a pull, and I did like.
Yeah, she is 4160. I gotta spend the whole day down here on 4162. The orange tree. Uh-oh. Haven't smelled the orange tree yet. Gotta check out the orange tree. Hold on, y'all. Gotta check out the orange tree here.
We all gotta slow down.
Not only gonna say push, but we get the pull.
No, it's just like I hope there aren't any cameras.
There are.
It's not.
There's a retina scanner and everything.
End up on an Instagram handle. What is your favorite pizza place actually?
So
This will be good reference.
there's a place, I think it's called Angelo's, but it's like a Baltimore DC type of thing where it's family pizza. And it's on Market, so from the north side of Market, you don't even have to cross the street, just turn left to Third, and it's almost to Second Street. You walk under some scaffolding, and right now that's gotta be my favorite, legit.
I don't know like Baltimore, Washington style much. I've heard a little bit about it.
They say it, but like, it doesn't matter, it tastes great,
I know.
it's a little
I'll
smoky.
come back on it. I was like, yeah, that's free parking. Thank you.
Tea and biscuit.
That's great.
Yeah.
That to me is like,
That's
that's like three-way about the gasoline.
Tea and biscuits. Hammersmith is the neighborhood,
Yeah.
tea and biscuits is what,
Which is an awesome name for a neighborhood. So the fact that she's, like, I don't think I knew about it until she came into my life. But
this one. These are Crevelli's. But once mine are all finished up, it'll be ours here.
Oh, you're gonna put that as like the backdrop? I like it. Right into the sun. That's the way.
Well,
Yeah. Wow, that's so cool.
I need the iris malaka latte. I like this.
This one,
Yeah.
this is that special, that's the best seller.
Yo, this hammer is nice. You got a 15 mil? Just
These are should have in both sizes.
those prices on 50 mil. Don't need more stuff.
Before we, that's like 8 months ago, like. This is the end of 21, I'm wearing a ton of it. It's very since this.
Yeah, this smell, yeah, it's nice. It's nice too, bro.
It's good.
I saw you reposted it.
I was posting a lot of that. I was missed it. But but yeah, that's a good price point too. It's really strong. 2 X-ray. But the one says
Yeah, I saw it.
100 grams, so it's 95%. I literally grabbed another bottle because I'm like, I'm wearing this a ton. It's a limited edition. I'm like, I'm gonna do that thing. Which I usually don't do. It lasts like all day.
Really?
It's pretty strong. It's like 40% concentration. It's good. Yeah, and it's like kind of fresh too.
I don't know why you just don't do 30
It
mil.
was Justin. It was a perfume.
Those
Guys
actually
had-
during those,
yeah.
it's not
Guys had
profitable enough to sell those.
Yeah, he like grew up in Puerto Rico. He was born here. Like he lives here now. But his name Alex. He's a nice guy. Justin Puerto Rico is a
But
perfume.
in order for it to make sense,
Yeah.
it needs to sell to me.
So you were really convinced.
Yeah, I was. I usually go. I don't go over the top unless I need it.
Yeah, you use a little hype on it.
Yeah,
I got to slow it down.
So, like, their thing's really brilliant, but like they genuinely don't make as much. So those were this.
Get a spot out front, and that's their problem. Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
These are sweet.
So I get to win, right? And by satisfying our customers, my customers are happy, I'm happy, and I buy 3 times as much as I do everybody else because I have that, right? Because it just keeps flowing out the door.
3 times as much as what?
The 30 ml Nikolai's caused me to order significantly more often.
I think this is gonna be the truth, and especially with crazy addicts like us. We don't need 100 mils except for the things, like, again, the only reason I'm going haywire with my is because I think I'm wearing a lot.
Because you are wearing a lot, and actually the price is very reasonable for what you're getting.
And it's very strong, and so like, and I think it's very versatile, so like, this is something I will wear a lot. Otherwise, it's starting out with 30 mils, like, I'm glad the sensitive wood, they still do the 10 mil.
Yeah,
My prices,
prices
are changing.
Yeah.
Prices, he told, he said it's about, it's going from what, 37, 48 or something. They're like, they're in the 30s, everybody's like, well, it's not, I mean, it's for them to make it, for them to be worth their while.
No.
But I still don't want, I mean, there's 75 mils or like 250, so like, I'd rather have a few of the 10 mils,
Yeah.
you know? I mean,
Yeah.
do it gradually, and I have a few of those by then, but there's not one above all that I'm in love with, I'm sensible. I like a few of them a
Right.
lot,
Mhm.
and that's like, so that's kind of how it goes, you know? I appreciate the offer of the non-100 mil, or lower than, at least lower than
So
75.
100 mils are really popular in the Middle East, so all Middle Eastern companies only make either a soda concentrated 50 or like me, or I make.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm lunching, man. I'm busy over there.
They're all big dollars.
I have to go, man. Y'all missed the event, but we had a good time. We made it just in time to see the video and everything. So, Quartana, the new fragrance is here. It's called Forest of the Golden Dream. And yeah, check it out. It smells pretty good. I still got it on. What's going on, brother? I see you in the spot. Do you have anything new? Do they have anything new? Yes. Forest of the Golden Dream. That's new, right? What's your newest?
Minor.
Sir,
Would
yes.
you like me to announce this?
Abraham would like to know.
Probably right now, you and I have to talk.
Abraham wants to know.
Who does?
Abraham
Hi,
Johnson.
Abraham.
Yeah. He said, what you got new? So,
Go grab it.
all right, he's gonna grab something new real quick for you, bro. In the meantime,
Gotta buy it.
yeah, well, you know, hey. Have them do it.
Did you get one, Sean?
Huh?
Did you get one of the new,
No.
This
no,
is our new one. This is called Boutique,
I want a 30 mil.
And it's good too.
and people are liking it.
Yes,
I'm really proud
it
of
is
that.
good.
Totally new presentation. This is literally the first time I'm speaking about it online publicly. New glass with our name on it. Every label is going to be slightly different from the others. There's little Easter eggs on it. I'm really, really, really proud of this. So thank you. And thank you, Raj, for giving me the platform to say it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. If you say so. Thank you, sir.
Thank
Anytime.
you.
I got you.
you never know when the first announcement, I like to go live.
It tends to be
Friday
live.
night, this is exciting time.
Friday night. I'm retired.
People are gonna love it.
Retired. My first time here since I've been retired.
Oh, who's that?
It is.
First time.
She's right behind you.
Yeah.
I said you're both gonna be hanging out here. You're gonna have like a chair with your name on it.
Well, I was trying to
It's
get
a short matter of time.
I was trying to get a job, but he hired somebody before I get a job.
Something like that.
Exactly. Yeah. It's okay. It's all right. I still feel like I work here.
And we do.
You kind of.
We do. Because people, they come up to us all the time,
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
especially if I'm sitting behind the
And I'm
camera.
at the game tomorrow.
When that happens, for sure, they start talking to you like you're here.
I said, maybe I gotta be out here tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing an interview of me at a place called Philly Live.
Great. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. So you're doing an interview, I might sing a song or two, whatever, and then I'll come here after that.
And mention the new perfume.
Oh, you know, yeah.
What are you wearing?
What is that?
Who are you wearing?
No,
Who's you wearing?
I made a commitment, and I told, I forgot his name, Mr. Quartana. Joseph. I told Joseph I'm going in tomorrow. I'm wearing his greenie all day
Nice.
to the situation.
Yeah, I gotta do a good test run on myself. I like it.
Absolutely. Here's my package anyway. Here? Okay.
So yeah, you were buying, sorry, I love the reviews.
You're missing
I'm
something.
rarely sold on the
You're
same
missing
day, but
50
I'm
mil
sold.
of,
Hammersmith?
Hammersmith.
I didn't realize you wanted that. I can need a sample of it. So.
No, I want it.
Give me a second.
Yeah, I want that.
Give me an opportunity to turn on the lights.
Yes. I need that hammer. I need that Hammersmith.
Isn't that great?
That's good. Yeah.
Oh, it's great. She knocked it out of the park with that one.
I like that. I'm telling you.
It's sweet and fresh and a little citrus, a little tea. It's not like crazy tea.
Right.
It's like tea, but with a gourmand, with a fresh. Yeah, I mean, it's like that, the Lucky Scent exclusive Freeway. You know, hers called Freeway out of Lucky Scent. It's similar to that, but it's without, there are some kind of funky elements. There's like a petrol, gasoline smell to that
Oh,
one.
really?
And the cannabis. It's a little bit, so it's like, it takes some of that out of it, and you're left with just the sweets and fresh.
This is different.
That's right.
A little more minimalist, yeah. I like when she did the tints that went on clearance.
Those were great.
I stole a couple bottles.
I mean, other boxes were cool because they was really like
Slick
simplistic, but
chocolate.
this right here, like, she's famous now. She can do this.
She can do it. I really, really love.
Pattern, I guess.
Yes.
The survivor.
I cannot keep this phone. I know. Huh? Yeah. That's how it goes.
You're gonna be on in the morning?